Hey, welcome to Not Studio 6. I've started a new format to showcase my own builds and anything else I want to do. I'll sit back and I hope you find the journey a pleasurable one. Thank you so much. We'll start our tour in front of the commanding Torii Gate. I've tried to be as authentic as I can where I can. And as we come in, you'll see some of the ducks that I've covered in my how-to videos. This is where I first made them. My crock, some of my flowers, which I should cover in a later show. I used ladders for old style louvers. There's not very much glass used in this build at all. Here's my examples of the Imperial Guard. Now this build comes in at 19.7 data, roughly. So I had to skimp on some of the things I wanted to do. But I think I was able to wrap it up pretty neatly. My one and only pelican. Nice turtle, box kite. Over here I've got a pair of archers. I really love my monkeys. They turned out to be pretty versatile. And as of right now, I have not found something they can't do. These are the first model swans. You will not find these in my how-to videos. I did the 2.0 version, but these were the first. I really made this front building just to have the bridge go to it. And with such a large build like this, you can really go over the top a little bit, and I enjoyed making this dragon. Now we'll journey into the exercise yard. We see the Imperial Guard trainees training under the watchful eye of the Imperial General. Let's go up and see what kind of view he has. Here's our general. As you can tell from the columns there, I really enjoy going over the top where I can. And simple geometric shapes really break up a blank space. Doesn't take much effort, and it sure adds a lot, in my opinion. Let's go in here. And looks like we have the Imperial Barracks. Again, simple geometric shapes. It's enough to add a splash of color here and there and break up what is otherwise a blank cherry wall. Apparently there's one monkey fixing a midnight snack. I really paid attention to the lighting in here. I wanted to set a mood when you walked in. I wanted it to be dark and have its own ambiance. Got a large Japanese fireplace. Looks like there's a jacket and a hat. Shh, sleeping monkey. More sleeping monkeys. But little details like the foot lockers, the jackets, the hats, they really just add to it. We have a Japanese bath. Of course, Japanese wash station. And this room is... Oh, well, I think we'll come back to that. And there we have it, the barracks. All right, we'll come around the back. I wanted to do grass back here, but data restrictions said otherwise. And I'll go in here, close the door. And this is part of the original build, which I started 2 years ago when I put these louvers in here. That used to be my wood storage. I might have done this a little differently. Here we have a gazebo, the royal veranda. I've just repeated the furniture I used down in the barracks. And apparently first person's too short to look over the rail. Again, you can see just basic geometric shapes with a splash of color really break up that walnut. And it looks like this is the waiting room with the grand vizier. I used my snake head for my how-to video. And now we've entered the throne room. Again, lighting was important here. I wanted it to be slightly brighter than the barracks, but I wanted certain colors to add to the mood. Got some of my old presents from 2 years ago under glass, and some current ones. See how the view is from the throne. Now underneath the throne I've put red neon. That's what casts this red glow. It really emphasizes the lava wood in here. I don't build too much of a spook, but I felt this build could handle it. And we'll head out to the bridge, which was also part of the original build. Took about a year off from this build. So this is in that first year. Nice commanding view of the throne room. Nice simple lanterns. I never really had a plan for this space, but ended up making it a nice seating area. And I'll duck around the back here. Got a secret little nook with a fountain. Tried to make it inviting. And up the stairs. And here we have the dojo. More of the Imperial Guard working out. Now I have to say these are probably the two most dynamic monkeys I've made to date. The visitors I've had so far really seem to enjoy them. They seem to certainly add to the room. Got a few monkeys in the ready position. Smaller Torii gate over there. overlooking the water. I see Hoover's Inn. Hooray. And here we have the mustachioed trainer. Again, high beams, a traditional dojo ceiling, more use of ladders. And out here we've got the dragon balcony. Pan out. Now I started this one night and it just kept going, and this is how it ended. Sure, it's one of the more notable features now. Nice wide balconies. And down the stairs. We'll head on up to the master suite, which I think is just about the best room I've done yet. I really love this room. Cave crawler had just come in, so I thought I'd try something with it. And over here we have a small, intimate Japanese fireplace, bearskin rug, more flowers in the windows. And I'd always wanted to do candles. And I've got the moon on this side and stars. Takes us into a very minimalist bathroom. I guess it'd be my own version of Japanese minimalism. Here's the library. Lots of books, nice desk. You can look across at someone else. Got the sun on this side. And a small kitchen with low cushion table. Perhaps a bottle of sake. Rice cabinet. From here you can see the loft that I built up top. This roof was brutal. It took me a whole weekend and my wrist pretty much went numb. Commanding view of Lumberland. I think this is a good reason to use wedges on the underside to smooth everything out. I've got a Phantom Swan. Again, I don't build much in Phantom either, except for trim pieces. Got a nice sitting area, big book, someone left. Now this room has blue neon under the eaves. Again, I wanted to highlight the stars in the sky from the cave crawler underneath. We'll hop up here, see down the loft. There's the bed. Got a little tea table here. I usually try to load in so that this window is facing towards the horizon because the sunrise comes in and hits that tea table perfectly. We can look down into the loft. And we'll head outside. You see dawn is breaking now. Lumber dawn is one of my favorite times of day. The little louvered windows. And then back out to the dragon head. And look, it's a duck. back on it now, and it just doesn't seem like that much to me. There's so much I could add. But this will have to be enough. Down to the bridge, and we'll head back out. Did a blocky style with the dragons on purpose. It suits the architecture. And we'll do one last walk around. So it's 4 stories tall. Each floor is roughly 2 to 3 large floors. Can't tell from the front, but the curved back was interesting. Japanese lantern. Fence used to be twice as high, but again, due to data restrictions, I cut it in half so I could build more things. And there we are. The Palace of the Monkey King. It's the first build I've finished. And thank you for coming today.